Hi Susie, this is Kate Bortinsky, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would she be doing this and what's in it for her? Well, the answer is simple. Oftentimes, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how to improve their online marketing strategy. And given that you guys already have a great online presence, you likely have marketing support already, and I respect that. But here's what I consistently see. Most SEO strategies aren't built around your true competitive landscape. The businesses that are actually outranking you and capturing your traffic aren't always being analyzed or targeted. And even when the work is good, the approach often isn't engineered specifically to get you into the top 3 spots on Google fast enough. So I have found that by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things that they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those business owners raising their hand and saying, "Hey Kate, I like you. Can you just handle this for me, please?" So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've seen and you're thinking, yeah, this information could really move the needle for our business, shoot me a message and we can have a deeper conversation. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I give you and do it yourself, that works for me too. No harm, no foul. So now, let me show you the 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So let's dive into the first thing that I want to go over with you today, which is content. What is content? Content is how Google knows what you do and who you do it for. Content is the information highlighted on your website that Google is sending back to their algorithm to tell them what you should be found for. There's also content that you can't read that's embedded in your images, but Google is able to read this content. So if you click on any of your images and right-click specifically, then hit Save As, you can see that there's an opportunity here to save your files to include relevant keywords. Optimizing this text helps Google better understand your content. So when we don't have enough content, and specifically keyword-rich content that your customers are searching for, how would Google know to show your business for that search term? We have found that most sites ranking in the top spots on Google have a minimum of 1,500 to 2,200 words on their website, and they're using the right keywords throughout their content. I went ahead and ran your site through a word counter, and right now it's sitting at 513 words. I also checked out one of your competitors, Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen. Their website has 1,868 words on their homepage. They're using more keyword-rich content than you are, and that's helping them capture more visibility and clicks. So when we talk about content, that also encompasses your keywords that Google recognizes you for. So we're going to go over to a tool I use called Ahrefs. Anyone can use it. I pay a few $100 a month for it. Essentially, it gives me behind-the-scenes insights into your competition and shows me the keywords that they're ranking for to attract your customers. So when I run a quick scan on Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen, and if I click on their keywords, I'm going to filter back 3 months ago due to some technical issues that Google is having with some of their reporting recently. So we can see here that they're being found for 422 keywords. So they're being found for words like kitchen and bath remodeling near me, Dreammaker Bath and Kitchen, and I'm going to search for Ann Arbor specific words. So here we see bathroom remodel Ann Arbor. That gets 70 searches a month and they're in the 2nd position. Bathroom remodeling Ann Arbor, 150 searches a month and they're in the 4th position. Kitchen remodel Ann Arbor with 60 searches a month and they're in the 2nd position. So when we go back to your site, we're going to click on your keywords and also filter back 3 months ago. So we can see here that you're being found for 1,621 keywords, which at first glance might seem like you're beating them by a landslide. But when we dig into what's actually going on here, we can see that you're ranking for terms like residential design build, residential design and build, square 6x6 bathroom layout, custom home edition, 20 by 20 Master Suite Edition. So many of these keywords are informational keywords that are ranking from your blog posts. And when we finally scroll down and get to Kitchen Remodel Ann Arbor, you're ranking in the 7th position. So 75% of people searching online don't scroll past the top 3 search results. Meaning, when potential customers are searching for your services in Ann Arbor, your business isn't showing up in the top 3 spots. That means there's a ton of lost opportunities for your company. So the first thing that you need to do to beat your competition online is incorporate more keyword-rich content on your homepage to help Google better understand what you do. That's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable when you do it the right way. So now, let's head over to Google, and here I've searched Kitchen Remodeling Ann Arbor. So first thing that you usually see is the sponsored posts, and this is the Google Ads section. So Google Ads can be a great option to generate some quick leads, and really it gets you to the top of Google. But they can also be a gamble because some people use ad blockers so they won't see those ads. And other people just skip right past the ad section and go straight into the maps or organic sections. So they won't work for everyone, but again, they can be a great option. But that's not something that I want to cover with you in this video. So let's move to the second key thing that I want to show you today, and that's citations. You're probably thinking, what's a citation and why do they matter? And that's a great question. So as you can see here, we have the Google Maps section, which is also referred to as the map pack. You can see the business's name, address, and phone number, which is known as your NAP. This is how Google verifies and gives relevance to your local business. So a citation is your name, address, and phone number listed on places like Yelp, the BBB, Yellow Pages, Facebook, and a couple hundred other directories. So now you might be asking yourself, hey Kate, how do I rank in maps? So let me explain the number one thing that you can do today to push your business up the map pack. Generally speaking, most companies in the number one spot on Google have around 150 citations. When you have more citations than your competitors, you gain more trust from Google than they do, which pushes you above them in the map pack. So now you're thinking, great, how do I do that? Well, it's really simple. I use sites like WhiteSpark or BrightLocal that will tell me exactly what directories your competition is listed on, and from there I'll literally go down the list and get you on the same ones. But I don't stop there, because we don't want to just match them, we want to dominate them online. So if your competitor has 150 citations, we want to match them and add 100 to 200 more, so it takes them a long time to catch back up. So if you spend some time getting yourself more citations than these top businesses in the map pack, you can take over the top spot, and that would generate more business for you guys. So now let's talk about the third and final key thing that I want to cover with you today. Link juice, also referred to as backlinks. Now this third pillar will really help you dominate on Google. So again, we're searching Kitchen Remodeling Ann Arbor, and when we scroll down past the map pack, you can see that your business is not at the top of Google. The top business gets about 39% of the clicks, while the second spot gets about 18%. And the third spot, they get about 13%. So really the top spot is where you want to be, and to get there, you need authority. So how do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to your backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. Think of it like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice. Kind of like a vote of confidence, and in Google's eyes, this gives site B authority. It's kind of like a popularity contest, and the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link is. So let me give you an example. If you get a local blog or industry-related site, such as one of your suppliers, like maybe Ferguson, linking back to you, that's a great backlink. But if you're a renovation company and you get a backlink from, say, Weber's linking back to you, that's not so great because you don't sell steak. So we're going to go back into Ahrefs, and we're going to go up to your overview. And we can see here that you have 2,100 backlinks, which is great. Now let's go back to Dreammakers. And we can see that they have 10,000 backlinks from stronger, more relevant sources. That's what's skyrocketing them to the #1 spot on Google. So not all backlinks are created equal. By adding even just one good relevant backlink, it can sometimes be worth more authority to Google than over 100 irrelevant backlinks. So how do we get more backlinks? Well, with Ahrefs, we can see exactly which sites are linking back to them, and we can go get those same links for your business. Getting you to the top of Google is not magic. It's a method, and I've shown you this method today. So in closing, we went over first, content. You need to incorporate more keyword-rich content with at least 1,500 words on your homepage. Second, citations. You need to have 100 to 200 more citations than your nearest competitor to beat them by a landslide. And then third, link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing to your website to show Google you have more authority than your competitors. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be #1 across Google as well. So what now? Well, you can either take this information that I've shared with you today and run with it on your own. Again, I'm totally cool with that. No harm, no foul. Just please send me a quick note that you watched this video and your thoughts about it. I'd really appreciate your feedback. However, if you're looking to partner with an industry expert that can generate quality keyword-rich content, get you more citations than your competitors, and dominate the backlink game, then you can give me a call at 810-358-5645 and we can have a deeper conversation. Again, this is Kate Bortinsky and my phone number is 810-358-5645. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a wonderful day.